Hello lurkers, and hello you archaeologists. I'm the Johnstruct. Welcome to the proximity I'm having. Pathologic 3 adventure. Let us continue. There's the fear, of course, that I'll get spoiled if I don't finish this too quickly. We will not forget about the cup of tea, but it is too hot right now, so we'll be drinking pink soda flavoured Pepsi. Why is my heart beating? So I also worry that, like, if I play the game too sensibly, I'm not going to see, like, any of the bad endings. Now, I'm guessing that's probably not too much of an issue, but... So I suppose to shoot the thing, we could try and... Let's load an earlier game. I want to see what happens if I shoot the albino. Oh no, we'd moved on. Fair enough. We have our new quest. Probably for the best. We have a couple of leads on this day. I don't really know what to do with. Can't do much of that. I can tattletale on the kids. Let's go there first. I think I went there before, but let's go there again. Ooh. In ceremony, the old man's body on an earthen mound, as if the body was pushed out of the coffin. What's happening?
Yes.
Heard of you, Dankovsky. You'll be surprised, but I heard a lot about you. We won't talk now. Earth is crumbling over my mentor's body, but one day we shall talk. Tomorrow, maybe. Are you a disciple of Isidor's? Don't you go niminy-piminy on me? You came here for Simon because he's chosen you as his successor, am I right? What? No, I've never even talked to the man. I came to study him. You're a fool, Dankovsky. All the doctors in the capital, he chose you. And you didn't even understand. I'll explain it to you, but not on my mentor's grave, not behind my nemesis' back. Nemesis, so much pathos. No, I won't do it. I am investigating the phenomenon of Simon. What do you know of his death? Shut up. Right, we'll talk later. Student of the late Isidor Barak, the medicine man, local medic, childhood friend and rival of Artemi Barak.
Without luck, you can't catch a fish in a flood. Without love, you can't divine truth from blood.
Without love cannot be seen. Forgive me, big city Ekhele. Father, he didn't mean to intrude. I came to pay him my respects. I never met Isidor, but I understand he played an important role in this community. Thank you. Now be silent. My father summoned me to the town. Received a letter from him. Leave him, Mogokun. When Barak is searching for his path, Meghen. Open your eyes and see that he is struggling. Kei Kunde. The kin is waiting in awe to hear his words. No one is waiting to hear yours, though. Especially not young Barak. I quite like I know he's a dickhead, but I quite like the Bachelor for his low emotional intelligence. He's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna go to the funeral and start interviewing people. This is all very reasonable. People are like, could you fuck off, please? Not now. But I need to talk to him. Young Barak will be gathering herbs for the offering tonight on the bank of Gorkho, near Olongo. You may talk to him there. Do not talk here. Why there? It is permitted to spill blood there. Here it is not. The earth in that place will be pleased. What are you really? It's almost as if Mother Nature was moulding you out of clay, but abandoned her project halfway. Sorry, I was thinking aloud. Say what you will, Mogokun. You can talk tonight, but choose your words wisely, Mogokun, for not all of them may be taken kindly. Genuinely willing to help me. I am surprised, thank you. Logical during the day to learn everything possible about Isidor's death. Duty requires me to tell young Barak that I learned about his father's death. I'll find him on the bank of the Gorkho in the evening after the funeral. I've got lots to do. Is there anyone else? Why are you green? Rest in peace, my faithful colleague. I dare you die now. Why can't you rest? Doctors drove the sand pest from the town. Where's Grace? Oh, there's Grace.
If it's rough as touch, it's safe to touch. If it's smooth as bone, leave it alone.
How do you know if it's rough before you've touched it? Halt, Doctor. My dead whispered to me that you are leaving empty-handed. You came too late. Ah. Something in common, Grace. I talk to the dead too, my own way, or rather, I read them in the morgue. Isidor will not talk to you. The ritual sealed his body. Even I cannot hear him. My dead whispered to me that Isidor can talk to his son now. He doesn't wish to talk to anyone else. Whatever you say is true. I wish both Baraks to have a good talk, whatever that means. Jim, you haven't met Isidor earlier, neither alive or dead, but it wouldn't have been possible. You didn't even know about the old place. What is the old place? Before he went... Oh, that's an interesting noise. Into the earth, Isidor was embalmed in the largest of the old settlements, Sheken, its ear in the steppe language. This was a special embalming ritual. No one had been treated for burial this way for many, many years. What is so special about this embalmment? It is an old ritual. I don't know the details. The only keeper of this knowledge was trusted with Isidor's body. His hands prepared him for the earth. He made it so Isidor is now silent for everyone save his son. Lotus Lucas est ubi mors godest circ vuque vitae. Yeah, I've got to go back a day. Before midday. I have to do this day again as well. But I always did have to come back to this day again. I won't do the day twice this time. Partly because it's a bit boring to do that. Partly because there's clearly a lot of threads. Clear up points. Go to the governor. So I could have played this yesterday. I finished streaming at midnight and I spent like 40 minutes faffing and I was like, you know what, it's probably too late to stream. And then fucking I couldn't sleep until past 5 o'clock. I'm so annoyed because I didn't listen to a podcast. I was just trying to get to sleep. I fucking hate insomnia sometimes. Like today I've got like Pepsi and a tea. Like if I can't sleep now, it's my fault. But I didn't yesterday. I was on good behaviour yesterday. I got over it, it's fine, but like I wonder if putting everyone in black was... Well, obviously it was a decision, but... There's a lot more models in this game. You probably shouldn't have broken that mirror. I hope I've left a couple. Oh, there's a changeling here. Oh, there's loads of people here.
Bitch. What a beautiful word. Bitch. I'm talking about my sister.
It's a lie that the house is empty. Isidor's no longer there, but the house is not empty. Misfortune has taken root there.
With every breath, your soul drains slowly away. So just keep your mouth shut and don't let it slip out.
What are you saying, child? You went to Barak's house? Why? Because I'm scared. You'll return to the town. Finish what she began 5 years ago. So she told me. I didn't want to believe her, so I broke into Isidor's house. Thinking I'd find nothing. I found the plague. Fool that I am. Clara? Didn't expect to find you here, least of all like this, reporting to the governor. You're not alone in your concern for the town, Doctor Man. I had to go there, look my fear in the eye. I have to warn people, so at least someone can be spared. Maybe there's still time to stop her. I'm afraid what awaits us all can no longer be stopped, but thank you for trying. Thought you'd be angry that some little girl spotted the threat before you did. Glad you aren't. Not your enemies, see? I even play by the rules you believe in. I inform the high and mighties that misfortune has come. You, Clara, still. I'll admit it takes a certain effort to believe this dreadful illness has come back after all these years. Regrettably, it appears to be true. I visited the place today myself and saw traces of contagion. Unfortunately, I didn't take a sample. You did? Somebody stole it from you. And what's stopping you? Go back and take one. Somebody interfered. A man of the steppe, of unbelievable height and build. He introduced himself as Oyan. I took a sample, but the giant snatched it away, apparently out of superstition. The foreman of the abattoir. Yes, he's stubborn, that one. It's hard to come to terms with him. He listens only to his master, old Gimsky, and runs his factory on almost primeval rules. I'm afraid that suits old Gimsky. If suspicion is confirmed, I will be forced to take extreme measures. I must consult with Katerina. Let's step aside while he thinks, Dr. Mann. Go to Isidor's house and collect your samples. All been laid out. The foreman of the abattoir is beholding the big flag. If I were you, I'd lie. Say I was gathering mold for him. Using old Gimsky's name. Maybe worth a try. People will be frightened. They will not willingly believe that trouble has returned, but your big city sheen will persuade them. You see, Dr. Mann. So I'll finally be good for something. Is that what you mean? It's curious how the Sabarov's adopted daughter, Clara, who has found the potentially plague-ridden house first. Maybe there was no mold on there before her visit?
Stupid. I was so stupid.
Anything else? A group of children have locked another kid in the cage at the warehouses. They're treating him like a prisoner. I just thought the town's honourable governor should know. Kids? That's all you really have to say about this? You're not a local, so you wouldn't understand our ways. Listen, the children in our town are a separate kind of caste. They don't answer to any adults. They're on their own. When you say your ways, you mean kids torturing each other while adults stand by and watch? Just so happens, Dankovsky, that the children have more power in this town than I do. Don't look at me like that. I know how it sounds. I tried to interfere with the child's play once. It only made everything feel worse. I've sworn off it since. Is there anyone in this town who has any power over Notkin? The junior, Kane, Kaspar. He rules the Dogheads, and he has long-standing conflict with Notkin. If anyone can get that child out of his cage, he can. I assume that was all a joke, just childish bravado, but now I see that no one else is laughing.
Ill-timed. What now?
Wait, Dankovsky. Let's step aside a moment of your time. I wanted to speak with your wife. No need to speak with Katerina. Is some sort of patriarchal thing, forbidding your wife from speaking to another man in the house? We'll manage without you. Don't talk nonsense. My wife is a brilliant conversationalist with many followers, but she is also ill. I'm a doctor. Let me examine her. Find what? Injection marks? Morphine. She suffers from pain. I made the wrong call. You can speak with her, of course. I only ask that you show understanding. If she behaves strangely, begins talking about pain, want you to know that we have all the necessary medicines. Don't give her anything. No painkillers. I understand what you mean, Sabarov. I'll be tactful. Oh. He says that, but I'm feeling kind of apathetic. Okay. So I don't think I've been this. I'm starting to dissociate. Let's just a little bit of strychnine. There we go. I'm not disassociating anymore. Katerina Sabarova, leader of the Humbles cult, last mistress of the town. The mistresses, that's what they call the women here who supposedly possess magical powers, the ability to see the future or to change it. There were legends of miracles performed by other mistresses. People said Katerina lacked the gift. I think her ill reputation came about because she was barren.
The worst is yet to come.
I don't think I met you in the last game. Bachelor Dankowski, such an honor for our house. I knew you'd come. I knew you'd come! The whole town is watching my every movement with bated breath. You have visitors from the capital here often, do you? We don't. Some people here are certain there is no capital at all, that it's an invention of the mistresses. It's not the first time I hear about the mistresses, but I still don't get it. Are they some kind of fortune tellers, reading your hand, that sort of thing? Your rudeness is all uncalled for. Do you see the eyes watching us from the corner? What eyes? Little ones, black and red, like little angry beads in pairs, but sometimes in 3s and 4s. So if you think those are rats, then you're wrong. See anything. I'm a mistress. They say Nina and Victoria were true ones. I'm a false one. Fools! Nina had 1 pair of eyes. Victoria had 2 at most. I have 100. I can feel what they can never dream of. Clara, my little daughter. Clara's worth 1,000 Victorias. 10,000 Marias. Clara is your daughter. Do you have children, Doctor? No, I don't. You ever tried for a baby? What are you getting at? You ever felt you're inadequate because you couldn't give the world what you were made for? Looks like I struck a nerve. I didn't mean to do that, I'm sorry. Oh, every time he apologizes, fucking sorry cop is gonna get me killed. It's not fair that some families have everything in abundance and for free, while others just have to suffer humiliation. The mistress of this house, me. The only one alive besides Clara. You know her, right? I do know her. Tempering my responses, and it's hurting me. My darling daughter, rats have brought her. Strange, it's usually storks that bring babies. Going for the manic response. It's not manic enough. Alexander's grown very attached to her. Clara will become a mistress. She'll fulfill our destiny. She'll do what I was incapable of. Alexander's grown attached. What about you? Alexander's very gentle, sweet man. Did you know? Everyone sees a ruler made of steel in him, and that is so... There's so much love in him, so much care. Just don't tell him I said that. He's just across the room. Doesn't want people to know. So you don't like Clara yourself? Oh, it's just gonna be like this, is it? Shut up right now. Where are my temples? I'd advise against taking morphine for that pain. Strongly against. I have to leave here and kick something. Well, I'm glad I took that strychnine. This is probably on purpose. Where they are... Oh no, there's one right there.
I'd rather not hear at all.
since we're here, we could try this again. But I might be able to use the old Gimski if I repeat the day. But as I said before, I'm not gonna do that this time. Because I worry if I'm too efficient with the story, I'll miss like the bad endings, and that's where the fun is, right? I'm worried that. So I can exploit the mirrors by just loading the game, but what I should have done is just not break any of them. That is to say, break a couple, load the games, and leave them for later. Now I've screwed myself. And I wonder if that was intended. I keep thinking it's an exploit, but maybe you're supposed to think that way? Like in the original Pathologic, everything gets more expensive again and again. And you have foreknowledge that you need to buy stuff on day one. So maybe you're supposed to have foreknowledge that you should game the mirrors. But if you game the mirrors, then you just have infinite amalgam. I didn't mean to go here, did I? I did mean to go here. Come.
It's all too easy to unravel into shreds and patches.
Non scole said vitae discim. Wrong. Should be discimus at the end. I remember some phrases every so often. My uncle tried to teach it to me, but I slacked off during the lessons. I hated studying. I always liked how it sounded like an incantation. What does that one mean? Non scole said vitae disc something. We do not learn for school, but for life. There's also this one. Are humanum est. I'm not sure why it came to mind just now. So I need to write this down for reasons. Where is human? I knew that was going to give me a red, but fuck it. Uncle once told me about the Tower of Babel. Long ago, people already had a polyhedron of their own, but it turned everyone against each other. They stopped understanding one another because of it. It seemed they shared the fate of every miraculous tower. Does your polyhedron also confuse the language of all the Earth? I don't know. People argue in the same language, fighting about if it does more harm than good. But it's like they're still speaking something different. They don't hear each other, or don't want to. Is that why only children live in the polyhedron? Uncle let us in there to protect us, but not all children want protection. Some of them don't want to be with us, like the soul and a halves living in the warehouses. Be on your guard if you meet them. They're notorious dullards. Those dullards are keeping one of your dog-master buddies in a cage at the warehouse. What? Damn him, who was taken, Grunky or TikTok? They told me he was trying to steal some lanterns. Nope, that's the manic option. I'm not sure if it is manic options. I just think some conversations, sometimes it is, and then some conversations are just sort of manically progressing. That would be Grunky then, the dolt. Or I accidentally jumped to the point, so I cared too much and gave too much information. Always getting into trouble. The moment you look away, there he goes again, like a child. No wonder he's quite literally a child. There's no time to waste. Come on, sooner we get him out the better. What do you mean we? I'm not going anywhere. I've spent half the day on you kids already. Have you ever heard of an observer effect? My uncle taught me that all negotiations require a third party, an arbiter, a mediator, to make sure they succeed. Nodkin told me, he's not wrong, you had some sort of treaty, he says, forbids adults from meddling in your affairs. That's correct, but you won't be meddling, you'll be only be observing. Lupus non modet lupum, as they say. Oh, fucking, I know it's... I'll get more red if I pursue this. Oh, to hell with it all. Alright, let's go. What do wolves have to do with this? Fuck it. If Notkin sent you to tell me about the prisoner, it means he trusts you, respects you, which means he won't bite in your presence. I suppose there's no weaseling out of this for me. Let's go then. Oh, I got to teleport. Dormammu have come to bargain.
Put my trust in Paw, Claw, and Whisker, not you, Drifter.
Would you look at that? Casper Kane, the one and only, descended to us from his ivory tower. If I'd known you were coming, I'd have rolled out the red carpet.
It will be as I say.
You okay, Grunky? Have they been beating you, torturing you? Khan, forgive me. What have you animals done to him? He can barely breathe. Easy, easy. We never laid a finger on him. He's been starving himself. We bring him food and the silly thing won't eat it. And you, Doctor, why have you returned? I thought you weren't interested in our squabbles. Khan has asked me to adjudicate your conflict. I asked the Bachelor to attend. I figured you wouldn't dare violate the treaty in his presence. Funny you should say that, considering this pup of yours violating the treaty and being punished for it is the exact reason we're here. But I'm fine with an arbiter being present, willing to hear any offers you have. I only have one, hostage swap. Let Grunky go and I'll take his place in the cage. What? What? It's my decision. My people are my responsibility. Uncle Simon taught me that if you can relieve someone of their pain and shoulder their burdens yourself, then you must. I have to stay the course for their sakes. So you're not even considering an option where no one gets locked in a cage? My uncle said that I have the great test of character ahead of me. He also spoke at great length about how imprisoning your soul was the only way to know true freedom. But I never understood what he meant until saw this cage. Looks like Uncle Simon did a poor job of explaining the concept of a metaphor to you. You're oddly quiet, Nodkin. What happened? Isn't upholding the treaty what you wanted? You'll recall it does permit hostage exchanges. Of course, I'm just wondering what the catch is. What do you after, Casper? That's the differences between us, Chieftain. You're always looking for a catch. But I just do as my heart tells me to. Don't trust him, Chieftain. Bet you anything, he's got a lockpick in his pocket. We lock him up now. He waits for nightfall, then pop, he's gone. What do you think Casper Kane's offer, Doctor? You're the arbiter today after all? There's no other option, Notkin. You're going to have to agree, or you'll end up starving Grunky to death. My feelings is that Casper has a more important parent than Grunky. Like, I know adults can't intervene, but I bet they can. And he'll be fine. Or he might not be fine. Fuck it. He's made his decision. A bit, have your way, Casper. Open the cage, but I'm warning you. If you pull something in, it's war. Mark my words, Chieftain. We lock him up now, his entire posse is going to kick down the doors tonight. So won't happen, Grunky. Tell the crew not to try anything. I'm going to handle this myself. Is that clear? Last thing we need is bloodshed. Oh, he fucking loves Latin. Ipsi testudinis eduit qui sepistis. A decision echoes in the future. Yeah, that was pretty manic. Yeah, right, I'm going to let these children torture each other. Oh, I should have had that conversation first. I mean, that's not my fault. Didn't realise this conversation would teleport me. I need a swing set. Yeah, I'm guessing some areas... Oh, actually, hang on, I'm back. To torture and being teased, but I can't escape. Why am I dying? Oh yes, bring back. Back at the complete other side of town. This guy doesn't like me very much, or won't like me very much in the future.
This town has too many reinforcement ribs.
What? You're quite insistent, Bachelor. These walls still grieve for Simon. The house is not ready to receive guests. I realise how a visit at this time looks, but I see it as my duty to offer condolences in person. Your duty? To whom? And what else does this duty entail? We barely know each other. You did not know Simon at all. I haven't been here for very long, but I'm aware of how much he meant to the town. Not a mere ruler, but more of the cornerstone of some vast and intricate building. Unless this is flattery, perhaps you did indeed understand Simon. All of us. Why have you come? Are you counting on Simon's family to help you? Shed a light on his secrets, getting your money's worth, so to speak. I don't know how to answer that, Georgie. Obfuscation in the face of scientific interest is not my strong suit. Yes, a dead Simon is still of scientific interest. Careful, Bachelor. Honesty is the best policy, but tact has its own rewards. You stand in the home of a deceased man, talking to his brother. Choose your words more carefully. I choose to say that honouring Simon's memory involves, among other things, studying the phenomena of his life and the understanding of his work. Not all of Simon's work is here in the Crucible. It is around us, in the eyes of every person in the street. The town itself is Simon's work. Have you studied the town yet, Bachelor? Just getting started, but I'm aware it's an unusual place, built by unusual people. I'm a stranger. However, I ask that you help me uncover the town's secrets. The dogged pursuit of other people's secrets is obnoxious, bordering on impertinent. I believe your motives are sincere, Bachelor, but this is too soon. Curb your zeal and allow us to come to terms with our loss. Don't know how to talk to you. I didn't mean to offend you, but apparently I did, again. Fuck! I thought I did quite well.
Stop staring at me.
I'm too old. Nothing can harm me anymore.
Right. Unbroken mirror. We'll try that one more time.
The Onira techs have met the challenge. The polyhedron will live.
Why am I dying? I choose to say I agree with you. It's not true though, he's just going to read through that. I'm going to do what I did before. Okay, so there's always a mirror here. It also occurs to me that things like potions, if I jump forwards and use them and go back, I still have them, like the mirrors. Like, breaking them later is always better than earlier. That bin is gonna get it. Take this.
Was quiet in the Nautica.
Look at that. Oh, it's part of... Did that come too late?
Any choice is right, so long as it's willed. That's the truth.
You? Me? Sorry to hear that. What a strange way to start a conversation. What are sorry for? What are sorry about? I can tell you you're here to complain. I've been listening to people bemoan my father's death for 2 days. They are like his children. I just wish they'd shut up. Never wrong, I'm here in a professional capacity. I don't care what it is you want. I'm up to my solar plexus and troubles of my own. Yeah, don't people think you're a serial killer? Up to my solar plexus? Is that local lingo? The capital we say up to my neck. I'm trying to investigate Isidor's murder. Stay out of it. My father's death is my Kagi, not yours. What's Kagi? Don't know. You don't know anything, Amshen. I know something about your father's death. Certainly more than you do. I've been to this crime scene. Met a huge step man there. Introduced himself as Oyon. He's the one who sealed the house. Oyon is the foreman of the abattoir, an important man among the kin, father's kindred. That means he's allowed to enter the dead house, but he has no right to bar entry for the others. I think that's it. That's all I've managed to uncover regarding your father's death. Oh, that sounds like I could have had more stuff to say in this conversation. Thank you, Emishen. My head is buzzing from so much. I didn't want to listen to you, but you brought me solid facts instead of an empty chatter. I'll pave a road with those facts, a road that will lead me to the answer. And if that answer concerns you too, I'll come and find you myself. But now, please leave. I need to face the step alone. You know, I've been thinking, it was your father who sent me the letter of invitation to this town. What if he was killed because of me? Listen to yourself. I knew this. Do you really think the world revolves around you? No sense of measure. Don't know how to finish on a clean note. Ugh. That'll give me blue. I just wanted to help. Why don't you give what I said some thought? I might be right. Alright, well, that's fine. This is our interesting outcome that we don't get for Wednesday, or the third day.
Misophonia, Dankovsky. There's another mirror there. It's more honest now.
Oh yeah, I've not met them yet. I like that he gets up at 10. He's like me. This is my favourite song in the game. This is Eve's theme. Eva's theme.
You won't have time to do anything else today. Would you rather continue tomorrow or yesterday?
I think I'm going to go a few days forwards. Yesterday the streets were in turmoil. Today everyone seems so lost, dumbfounded, almost without Simon and Isidor. I'm lost too. I can't believe they're both dead. The man I came to see and the man who summoned me here. You understand us all better than you think. You know, both Simon and Isidor agreed that you can't lead someone by the hand forever. Children must grow up. But here's the paradox. They succeeded in this with their own families, yet the town clung to them until the very end. They taught us everything, but we never believed we'd learned it. Not the best time for the test of independence, but then again, tests are never timely. It's a shame you never met either of them. A single conversation with either could change a person's fate. Simon's family refuses to speak to me. I visited the Keynes today. They only managed to make Georgie mad. Georgie is a difficult man and grief doesn't make anyone easier. Did you know he sculpts in his spare time? A good sculpture captures a turbulent living emotion, freezes it in stone. Georgie resembles his craft. He feels something, then he freezes that emotion forever. I'm afraid he'll set your quarrel in stone now. Still don't know how to talk to him. It's like he was deliberately provoking me. Keynes are demanding, even with the seemingly pliable Victor. Even little Casper. They're used to testing each other, as well as those around him. I don't know what you and Georgie talked about, but he tolerates neither flattery nor audacity. He deems them empty, and he yields before those who can surprise him. Yeah, I've got to go through it without going manic or apathetic. I had one surprise on the tip of my tongue, but I never dared voice it. Perhaps that was a mistake. Doesn't matter now, the moment has passed. Like I said, Georgie has already mentally carved your disagreement in stone. Now it will stay with him for a long time. I have neither the strength nor the desire to bow before the Keynes. At least not yet. One would be relatively cheap. Five and six cost a lot more. Ooh. Do 5 and 6 cost the same? No, they don't. bit of a risk, but I think it'd be more fun to just go chaos. Go into day 6. Chief, thank God you're all right. They wouldn't let us see you for so long. Suspect Daniel Dankovsky, bachelor. You have 2 minutes to talk. Do you know this woman? Of course you did. Why did you bring her here? I'm the only defendant in this case. They didn't bring me here, Chief. They let me see you because I demanded it myself. And they agreed, just like that. It's a trap, Seraphima. Just up and disappeared. Heard they brought you in for a chat. Do you even understand how long this chat has been going on for? There was a pizza man at the door, but I didn't order pizza. I'm on good behaviour now. I'm not allowed pizza. It was far up the road. It was like, it's the universe offering me free pizza. Why would it be so mean? That's fine. And then I made myself a cup of tea. Also, my new wheelie bin has arrived. I filed a complaint to a couple of offices, but of course that went nowhere, so I've come to see you myself. I won't leave until I'm certain you're being treated properly. How long has this chat been going on for? Feels like it's at least a couple of hours now. Hours? So it's just like I thought. They're not simply talking to you here, they're doing something. Using Gorski and Stein's work, aren't they? Who's Gorski and Stein? Be that as it may, why are you walking into the Lion's Den? The main Thanatica archive is in your head, Chief. We can't lose it. I won't have it. Never regretted keeping poor records more than I do now. Listen, Daniel, walls can be rebuilt, experiments can be redone, samples collected again, but your mind, you weren't yourself when you came back from the Gorkon. It's like you became a different person. Look at me. I need you to walk out of here as the man you were before you left for that trip. Ah. Nothing helps you remember your convictions more than an endless stream of false accusations. Right, citizen. Lokvikskaya, you wanted to make sure your father is alive and well. As you can see, we've not laid a finger on him. But discussing business with him? No, that's forbidden. That wasn't part of our agreement. To wrap it up. Father? Oh, right. Thank you for coming to see me, my darling daughter. I'm doing fine. Now be a dear and leave. Both this place and this city. The founding father of Thanatica. They've accused me of failing to save the town, but my real crime is wanting to disrupt the order of things. Somehow the powers that be really need people to keep dying. Damn it all, Chief. Tell them whatever they want to hear if you must. They don't care what really happened out in the Gorkon. No matter what you do, if you're to be yourself when you walk out of here. Got it? Your own self. So, is the implication here, because this is new, this definitely isn't in any of the other games, the implication here is that by changing the decisions, I'm changing into a different person. So, like, that's what, like, winning the game could be losing this. You are worried about me personally. Please don't be. I'll make it out.